Boom shakalaka. We are not going to waste any time. This is the guide on how to start a Go High Level SaaS and get your first 100 clients quick. Let's just jump right into this. Let's share my screen big style. Slideshow. Yep. Let's rock and roll. All right. So, guys, this is like very transparent. I got the gold award, very transparent. I've actually gotten a couple of 100 clients, but this is how I got my first 100 clients very transparently. Guys, before, like, why I really want to encourage SaaS, I tried a bunch of things before this. A SaaS model is I think one of the sexiest, best models I've ever seen in my life. I come from a family of entrepreneurs that goes back generations. We've done all two different types of business: retail, wholesale, cars, furniture, oh God, you name it, real estate. You've done it, you've heard it, we've done it. I like SaaS a lot. I'll be honest with you. I tried a lot of different things. I tried crypto. This is basically kind of a joke, kind of not. It's a complete nightmare. Was there blessings in crypto? Not really. Honestly, it's like gambling, if you want my honest opinion. Um, where I knew I had a problem is when I spent $50,000 on an NFT that looked like this. That's when I knew I really had a problem. Okay. I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos, but I still honestly have no idea what the hell crypto even is. I started checking things off my bucket list and see if that went anywhere. I did what do you call it? A comedy show. I thought I'd do some stand-up comedy. That was cool, but I don't know how to make a living off of that. Wrote a kid's book about how not to be a racist. That was awesome. Don't know how to make a living off of that. Everything, all roads seem to point back to serving and honestly just helping people in business, which is kind of what I like to do. So I decided to go back to serving, but I needed an extra kick in the pants. I went to a Go High Level event and I sat in the back. Check this out. I sat all the way in the back and I said, wow, where has this SaaS thing been all my life? I said, next year I'm going to be speaking on that stage. I'm going to be getting and I'm going to be getting an award. And you know what? I did. Um, it's kind of crazy. So there's this old like idiom, old Arabic idiom, no harkit, no barkit. And what that means is like if you don't take action, you're not going to get any blessings. Like yeah, if you want to make something happen, you got to like make some movement. You got to work. You got to take some action. And so like I invited the co-founder of Go High Level, Robin, to my office. And I'm like, dude, like SaaS is freaking awesome deal here. Like, how do I do this? And basically he like shared with me a lot of things that I'm going to share with you. And it's actually really simple. I was super hyped. I was like, well, first thing is I just need to make an offer. Honestly, super, super, super simple. No AI, no Shay, none of that jazz, paper and pen, old school. I'm like, all right, I'm going to sell SaaS 497. I'm going to give like people business tools to succeed. This is how we're going to onboard them. This is how we're going to keep them. If you notice, one of the key things is like do everything with like beauty, do everything with like the right intentions. I started like, how much is this going to cost me? Who is this for? Existing businesses? How am I doing? You can pause this and look at this, but yeah, I just wrote it out. Boom. And I think in this right here is like really, really helpful. I'm like, okay, that's awesome. Then I made a to-do list. I'm like, all right, I gotta get the website. I gotta like, you know, create a little webinar. I gotta get like a tech person. I like, you can pause the video and read all this, but like I made a to-do list. So what did I do? I made a plan. Then I turned that plan into a to-do list. That's how you get ish done. That's how you get ish done. Here's the vision. Step by step, let's break it down, get it done. And we did. So now I had to launch. I decided one of the easiest things to do, guys, is to do the event. That's like I think one of the easiest things. I live here in Dallas. Boom, I got one. It's sold out. And guys, at the end of this video, I'm actually going to give you a free course on everything you need to do, to, like if you want to do an event or just like all of like the nitty gritty. Like I'm only doing this video is only going to be a few minutes long, so I can't give you like all like. Well, then how do I do that? And how do I do that? So I'm actually giving you a free course that people have paid thousands and thousands of dollars for. On how to do all this stuff. How do you make your offer? How do you get traffic? How do you sell it? How do you automate it? All this stuff. So don't worry about like all the details. Just check out the 10,000 foot view. Hosted a little free event. Boom, shakalaka laka. I had a proof of concept. We made 10 sales. It was really awesome. So I'm like, okay, cool. I had a vision, made an offer, pitched it to people. It sold. Boom. Now it's time to scale this. But God had other plans. That's my father-in-law, and this is actually a pretty profound picture on the left. It's my father-in-law teaching my son how to like water plants. And then my father-in-law passed away, and my son was actually watering his grave. Um, the same son. So anyway, he passed away actually at that time in Australia. We got a phone call that night we left. I live in Dallas, got a phone call. He's not doing well. We left that night to Australia. While I was in Australia, I spent a while there. I spent a while in Australia, and then actually I got a call from home that my sister uh has got cancer and she needs a miracle. And she's 35 years old, so that was the biggest shock of my life. Obviously, I'm making a long story short. I ran home. We did everything we could. This is like, I don't even know what the hell this was. This was like 100,000 milligrams of vitamin C or something. We were trying everything we can to save my sister. We couldn't. She passed away. Just totally changed my entire life. So, like, SBC life is pretty nuts. So, how the hell did I get my first 100 clients, keep them happy without really working full time? Because my full time job was to really find a miracle, find the cure for cancer, which I didn't. The first thing was intention. So, guys, you need this intention. Like, if you're gonna start this SaaS company, you need intention. My intention was to build something to sell it. It's a great book, by the way. You should go read it. So, like, I'm gonna build this thing to sell it. The other intention is like, I don't want to keep hunting new months, new clients, more months, more clients, more month, more clients, more month, more clients, more. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm like, I want clients. They pay me monthly. They stay. They're happy. It's just easy. No more hunting. And the bonus thing I wanted to do with that, guys, is I wanted something that felt right. And with SaaS, it just feels good because, like, for example, like, if I charge 500 a month for the software, like that felt really, really good because before I'm spending like $900 for the same thing. This is better. I get a lot more and I'm paying cheaper. It's clean. Do you know what I mean? It's like really, it's really, really clean. And so it felt really, really good. And so that you want to make sure you have that because that energizes you to keep going. That energizes you to move forward. That energizes you to take action. I said to myself, man, I said in the California gold rush, it's not the people who went searching for gold that got rich. It was the people selling the jeans. It was Levi's who were selling the jeans and the shovels and all that. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea 1 second. Ah, yummy. I said, I'm gonna do that, man. That's what I want to do here. So one thing I've realized in life, guys, I'm over 40, is that the blessing in setting and the blessing in business is setting people up for success. The key to success in business is setting people up for success, not just selling for the sake of selling, but actually real. How do you do that? Well, with your SaaS, and again, guys, you're getting like the free course that's going to show you all the details of this. I'm just giving you all the 10,000 foot view. You show them how to get the dream result. Okay, that's like a blueprint or like a little course, which by the way, you could literally buy. You get a small team, you can get a lean team for pennies on the dollar. You can actually get a team that you don't even have to pay. And I'll explain all this in the course. You get people to help them get the dream result. And then you help them automate the dream result. And that automation is through Go High Level SaaS anyway. Um, and it's all these things, right? It's what funnels you give them, the funnels, the calendars, the right pages, the right email automation, text automations, the right CRM stuff, all this stuff. And by the way, guys, I'm actually giving you all this stuff at the end of this. So the third thing you want to do is test the offer. And here's an old hack. You don't have to, guys, I'll tell you one thing I've learned. Again, I'm over 40, I've been doing this a long time. Success loves speed. Like test the offer right away. Here, oh, I'm gonna make a website. Oh, I'm gonna go get my hair. And this is like real stuff. Oh yeah. Oh well, my website's not done. I wanted to put my picture, and I'm not gonna get my picture because my barber is not available till next week, and I gotta go take a picture. And then actually it's raining, and I don't want to draw. And it's like weeks and months go by, nothing happens. Success loves speed. Like you can literally this is an example I'm giving. You can literally just throw up any page and just give like a one sentence, like, hey, I will help you X, click here, and just start talking to people. Like, just get something going now. And that's what I did. Like, I literally just used some old page from 2018 that was like totally random. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've done these things before. Just success loves speed. Just do it now. And with AI, you have no excuse. Like whatever little nonsense excuse you had before, now AI has obliterated that because it is lightning speed. You can create everything in one day. I did a lot of organic posts, like real easy, and I like this methodology where it's like kind of friendly, throwing rocks at the competition. I'm like, hey, I just canceled Kajabi, guys, found something way better. And look at this, hundreds of people. What is it? What is it? What is it? Because other people who have that, they're gonna be like, well, if something's better, what is it? Everybody always wants something, the newer thing, the better thing. Why do you think there's a line outside of Apple every year for their new iPhone, even though like it's just newer, better, right? That's why people want it. That's human nature. People are, they always want that shiny object. So that's just the psychology here that I'm giving. It's a great way to market. I've gotten a lot of clients with this methodology. You can do it on LinkedIn, you can do it all over the place. It's really great. So it's fantastic. Then in the beginning, you take the sales calls if you're good at it, like, or if you're decent at it. Because like, I'll tell you the secret. I hate taking sales calls now, right? But I'll tell you the reason I do for you offers. It's the biggest hack because you're gonna make one phone call. You say, "Oh yeah, you know what we do is we offer you this and we offer you that," and then the next call, you know what? Actually, we offer you this because of that and because of this, and then the third one, you know, we offer you this because of this and because of that, and you know, our guarantee is the leading one in the industry, so you'll feel comfortable. Da 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 da. In other words, every time you make a pitch, it gets better and better. You're crafting it, you're honing it, it's refined, and then finally, like only 10 calls later, like bam, that's it. That's great. That's it. And I recorded it. Now I can, and I've closed a few. Now I can hand all those recordings to my sales team. Do what you do best, outsource the rest, but don't be shy to get your hands dirty a little bit in the beginning. And if you're not good at sales, just find a great salesperson from the get go. And honestly, if you're not good at sales, trust me, don't use that as an excuse. Am I great at sales? Yeah. I can't even do sales anymore though, because, I got so burnt out from it. But if you're not good at sales, don't feel like that's your weakness, dude. That's your superpower. Because like God made you not good at sales. That's awesome. Guess what? That now you get to outsource it. I was so good at sales that I didn't outsource it for a long time. I wasted so much time doing my own sales calls where I could have like spent hours and hours and hours on the phone and I didn't have to. I can't get that time back. So if you're not good at it, that's your superpower because you're forced to outsource it. That's awesome. And honestly, guys, at 10,000 foot view, that's how we got our first 100 clients. I'm going to give you some kind of bonus material here. This was really helpful for me. I'm very goal orientated. I'm going to tell you a very interesting story. I only saw this in the movies before. Um, like one day I couldn't get out of bed. I'm like, what the hell? Why can't I get out of bed? And what was interesting is I had a bunch of goals. I wanted a TEDx talk. I wanted a best-selling book. I wanted this award, that award. I wanted to help this person, that person. And I had hit all my goals. And I was like, wow, I can't even get out of bed. It's like my soul is telling me, like, well, where are you going, dude? You've already done everything on your checklist. Where are you going? I was like, wow, I had to up my goals. So I'm very checklist driven, goal driven. So you can see over here, like, get your first 100 clients, get a tech support team, finalize the price plans, finalize the offer, attend the mastermind, have this homepage, have a salesperson taking calls, win the Go High Level Award, which I did, have churn measured. And it's just like, it just gives you something to wake up and do. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? And it goes on and on. I won't go through all of them. You can pause it and go through it. But, and we hit most of these, right? Here's some blessing fulfillment tips. Eventually, what you want to do, and again, we all start from zero. Eventually, you want to hire, like someone whose sole job is to make sure your clients are having director of client success. You want to make sure they only have one primary job to make sure your clients are rocking it, to make sure they're fantastic. So, like, Jennifer was a trophy winner in our program. She's a rock star. Like, her number one job is to make sure people are happy and stay. And you want that. You want someone in charge, basically, of anti-churn. You want somebody in charge that, dude, your job is to make sure everyone's happy and everyone stays around for a long time. Dude, I've had people stick with me for a long time. You start with yourself and then you grow, right? Another thing I want to tell you guys is to have a checklist. And this is like pretty primitive. I made it on Excel or whatever the hell ever, Google Sheets or whatever. You want a checklist. This is the easiest thing in the world to do. Look, because and this is what I call an anti-churn checklist. When members sign up, did they get the onboarding? Yes. Did they get added to our WhatsApp group? Yes. Did they join our Facebook group? Yes. Did we check in with them June, July? Did we check in with them every month? What did I realize when people were like leaving me? I realized, oh, you know what? They were not in our WhatsApp group. Oh, they were not in our Facebook group. Oh, nobody checked up on this guy. Oh, they were not onboarded. So now you do the checklist, boom, 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 churn rate dramatically drops. I have an extremely low churn rate. I have a very low churn rate. And this is one of the main reasons right here. So if you get nothing from this, get at least this, although I think you should be getting a lot. Guys, as you can tell by my sister, who was 35 and passed away, no one promised you tomorrow. No one promised you tomorrow. You ever think in a million years that we would have thought that my sister What a dad at 35 years old, most healthiest looking person you'll ever see. Do you ever think that? No, you all know somebody who died young. Tomorrow is not promised. Success loves speed. You have to take action now. Stop procrastinating. It's amazing what you can do in 30 days. Your entire business can be up and running with clients. Absolutely 100%. That is a possibility. This is my encouragement to you to rock it now. Hit it hard now. So everyone take a second right now, close your eyes and make that intention that no more excuses, no more fluff. It's time to hit it hard, make more, to give more to our families, communities, and favorite charities, hence making the world a better place. And guys, as promised, I'm going to give you my life's work. So in the description of this video, you're going to get a free course just for trying GHL for 30 days, GHL SaaS, just for trying it for free for 30 days. You're literally going to get my life's work, everything I did to get my first 200 clients, everything, all like the traffic, the funnels, the automations, like the offers, everything is yours, like for free. This is literally thousands of dollars. Like I spent 6 figures on mentors, took years to do. To get that now, there's no strings attached, no strings attached. It is the description. It is in the description of this video. I appreciate you. Go there, crush it, and I hope to see you on stage collecting your very own SaaS Gold. Y'all, thanks for watching.